It's day 3 in our coronavirus diary, and I'm sitting here at our private beach. Well, not our beach, but from the resort, of course. And today is a little bit weird because the government has officially started the emergency state, so we are under state of emergency. That's how it's called. And what this means is still not really clear to all of us, but you can already notice that people are getting nervous, especially Thai people. I feel they consider now tourists as the enemy. I don't want to spread false impressions, but this is what I have found when we were outside the resort. The smiles are not there anymore. The looks, especially when they are passing with their masks, you don't see the faces anymore. So everyone is suspicious, and everyone thinks the other one is contagious, and so it's a very different sensation. Nothing has changed from yesterday to today, only that this is now such an official statement, and everyone, of course, needs to play by the rules. And yeah, so far it's not a complete lockdown, but we are all urged to wear masks when we go outside our house. And this is the other thing, like, no one here in the resort really knows what this is supposed to mean for us now that we are living not in a separate house, but in a resort. So are we supposed to stay in our little bungalows and not interact with the other people anymore? This would make sense, because for me, like, my understanding of social distancing is that you are supposed to stay away from other people and don't gather with more than 2 or 3 people. And here we on a daily basis we sit together in the mornings, the kids play together, and there's a lot more than 10 people at least around. So yeah, what does this mean? I have no idea. Will they come and control us? Should we simply stay inside the bungalows? But then everyone goes crazy, because I mean, this is not like having an apartment or a house somewhere. It's really tiny, and it's so hot. You cannot really stay inside either, and so it's a difficult call. And unless we don't hear anything further from the Thai government, I think everyone is just going outside still. Probably not as much as before, but I think we still try to just keep going with our normal lives. And the other thing is that everyone is now talking about how to get this visa extension that the German embassy promised us to get with a simple letter. We don't really know the process, because every day they change the rules. So at first it said you have to write your you have to write your embassy, the German embassy, and they will issue a letter of exemption, and then you simply go with this letter to the Thai immigration office. But now you can apparently apply for it, and they email it to you. Some say they had to pay for it, some say they got it simply for free, and then some say you need to go to the other island, Koh Samui. Some say you can do it here in the Tongsala, which is like the capital city of Koh Phangan, and so on and so forth. And some say you can only get it for 15 days, and some say you'll get it for 30. So what to do? I don't know. Another point is our flights got cancelled yesterday. But when I logged into my KLM account, I saw that they actually changed my flight, or our flight, to a day after. So now I have a cancelled flight, but I have a new flight, which I assume won't won't be happening either. I don't know. I don't know the logic behind this. Why didn't they even ask if we want this flight or not? What am I supposed to do? So there are many questions around, and plus Claudio now is also battling on his end, since he obviously is has a different nationality. He's from Chile, and for him different rules apply, and we are hoping for him to get this letter of exemption from his embassy so that we can all four of us stay together 30 days longer, or even more. I don't know how long this is all gonna take, but I just hope that he can also extend like we can. So yes, today is a little bit weird. Like I said initially, I feel okay with the decision of being here, but I wished for more clarity. I think that's it, and also for people to, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, to be more relaxed. I know this is a dumb thing to say, but I think that's the only thing that helps us. If we stay calm and think about it reasonably and go from one day to the next and step by step, and not just run around headlessly and spread false news about everything, then I think yeah, this is it doesn't really help and improve the situation. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll show you around a little bit so you know what it will look like for us for at least another 30 days. So this is the beach area, and here you can see we sometimes make a fireplace. Like here we burned some wood the other day, and then it goes straight over to the pool. This is actually, it's the center of our resort, where everyone meets and where the kids play and where the adults hang out. So it would be horrible for us not to have this center and this meeting point, just because I think, yeah, like I said before, it's just so small, everything else. There we go. Here are the little bungalows up here. And then here in the front, this is the main building with the kitchen and the common kitchen where everyone is cooking, and the eating area. And then this is also a little playground just in front of the other bungalows down here. And then we are in the position, look here, before I go on and tell you about our bungalow. This one, this is a shady place, so the kids usually play here, but now everyone is either napping or out to get some food. So this is where all the scooters park and the cars, and this is the exit. And we actually are in a very secluded area, so if we want to practice social distancing, we can do this really, really easily. When we came here, I asked spontaneously if there's room for us in the resort, because we knew the resort and we knew that there are many German families, and so we spontaneously decided to stay here so that our kids can play with other children. And then they said, oh yeah, but we are actually full. Only back here in the very end there's this one little bungalow. And I said, well, yeah, it doesn't matter, it's only for a few more weeks. But now we're actually quite happy that we're here, see in the background, because first of all, it's the shadiest place. We have a lot of shade here, it's very cool, and it's also quiet, so sometimes it's also nice to not hear kids running around and screaming all the time. You can actually yeah, have a little quiet time when you want to, but you can also go over there into the middle and socialize if you want to. So it's a nice combination. And now, plus, if the situation gets worse and you have to stay inside the bungalow, or if you're supposed to not to meet and gather with other people here in the resort, if they even go as far and control this, then we're in a lucky position, because at least we have this this area in front of our bungalow where we can go outside and yeah, without breaking the rules, because we are still enough away, like the distance is big enough for not seeing other people. See, it's at least 200 meters. So yes, I think we could be in a worse situation, and like I said, it's just this, yeah, all the voices in your head and the sensation when you go outside on the street that everyone else is looking strange and different, but perhaps it's just inside my head, and we'll all go through this quicker and easier as everyone thinks. Let's hope for this. So this was it for today's coronavirus diary, and I'll keep you updated and see you tomorrow.